Hi everyone, welcome to the stream for round 6 of the Nations Cup, the FIA Gran Turismo exhibition season 2019-2020. And for this round we're going to be using the Group 4 cars at Brands Hatch, the Grand Prix layout of the circuit. So yeah, 17 laps of that track. It's really a long, grueling race. Requires a lot of caretaking with the tires, a lot of caretaking with the fuel. They're all just being very careful when you drive. So, fuel wear on 6, tire wear on 10, racing softs with racing mediums. There is no tire requirement for this round, which is that mixes things up a bit. You can try and see what you can do, maybe mix it up a bit. But I've seen that the one stop is the fastest, so we'll try and employ that strategy and make it work for us. But yeah, so we're gonna get into them again. Yeah. Hi Fabro. Did I stay open again? Yeah, no problem. Always good to have you here, mate. It's always great to see you in the chat. Lachlan 21. Oh, hi Lachlan. Just to be clear, are you kart racer? Because I think I remember during the Blue Moon Bay stream that there was someone in the chat. I think there was mentioning your name when you were in the Aston Martin, and you were really pushing a lot that first and really getting a lot of overtaking done. So I was wondering if that was you. Yeah, okay, great to know, Lachlan. Hey Felipe. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. How about yourself? GT Tips 86. Oh my word. Okay, yeah, well, hi Lester. Yeah, nice to see you again. It's been a while, I have to say. And some way to bring it back after so long. Yeah, you were in the Vantage. Yeah, that was in the first race, I believe. Yeah, no, the second race. I was chasing line face, and you were kind of giving me a bit of the draft bump behind, and then afterwards you just went in front. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, 100%. See you soon, surely. Oh, for sure. You got invited to the next tour, right? Got to make sure. It would be great to see you there. So yeah, we've got this guy did a 25.9. He's driver ranking E, safety ranking B. Never seen him before. He's really setting the world on fire with that lap time. So even Hole is struggling to catch him, which is interesting. Never seen this guy before, and maybe gets his profile up. He'll probably be able to never know, maybe make it into top split lobbies. If he keeps doing this, he's definitely got a good chance of at least getting something good in qualifying. Great to see some new people joining here. Watching you from South America, Colombia. Ah, I see Felipe. Must be somewhere late in the evening from you, right? Surely barely made it. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, good stuff, Les. It's great that you made it. Nonetheless, it's always great to have you around at the live events. Yeah, hi, Ranger Oz. Top 8 from each semi-final. I was 8th. Yeah, there's a really close cut. Ranger, are you're not doing this Nations Cup round? Or wait? Oh yeah, you like no, you put a bit more attention towards the manufacturer series, right? I think that's it. Yeah. Nonetheless, welcome to the stream. Great to see you again. And yeah, GD Sport, 6 in the morning in the UK. Yeah, it's it can be fairly early for some viewers that are just tuning in, and I really appreciate the dedication of you guys coming on. So it really means a lot having so much support this early in the morning for some of you guys, and even some pretty late at night. So it means a lot, and thank you. Rayburn is in here. Hi, welcome Rayburn. Welcome to the stream. I only do nations for Group 4, Group 3, Group 2. I see Lachlan. Yeah, I was wondering about Ranger as well. But yeah, it's a pretty friendly Nations Cup races. There's always some good racing on offer there. Hey Cody, hey Cola, welcome. Yeah, hi Outlaw. Great to see you again. Feeling very well today. Sorry to hear that, Ranger. I hope you feel better later tonight. Never know, maybe you can get a late slot win if lucky. You'll see. Get a 10 p.m. for Outlaw. Okay. And yeah, hey Dean. Nice to see you again. Saw you were practicing with the F-Type there in the lobby with Anthalicious, my Mercedes teammate from North America. So you really are getting ready quite a bit for tomorrow. Can't wait to maybe put up a fight with you. Hey Deeth. Not doing nations. Okay. Well, probably sticking to manufacturers and focusing there, Deeth. It's a good idea because you've got Dean to face. You have to face VLX Dinos, and I have to say he's got some pace, like really, really good pace. If you want to have a chance of beating him, you have to be careful. Really put a lot of practice into it. So for this Nations Cup, unfortunately, Sidog got disconnected. Or maybe left, but in this case we have 302 points. So that's not bad. If we can do that, if we can win, that's going to be a really good improvement to our points at this point. Someone told me this was a one-make race. Yeah, Red Mist. First of all, hi, nice to see you again. It really comes down to the Alfa Romeo 4C, and the Megane, because those two cars are the only ones that realistically have a chance with the tyre wear, and this track is just so critical with the tyre wear. Yeah, I feel like the Megane is a bit more aero sensitive, so if it doesn't rely on its tyres as much as it does with its downforce. At least there's a bit more balance between the two. With the Alpha, you're really having to rely on the tyres and making sure that they work. And once they start going off, the car feels like it might start falling apart. Yeah, I've heard that this Megane is actually a lot better than fuel as well. Perfect time. Oh, that's great to know. Why no white lines paneling on your Megane trophy? Yeah, I didn't have time, and there was already a livery done previously. It's not amazing, I have to say, but it gets the job done. As long as we get Makozi Racing Internacional out there, that's the important thing. Those dudes, they are quick Dean, sorry. Anthalicious, or FTN, as he's more well known. He's rapid. Just pull off here. Yeah, when he practices a lot, he can be very, very fast. The problem sometimes is that with some drivers, they really need practice to dial the car in the track combination. And like me or Anthony's are kind of the same driver, so if you want to get a good result, you should never shy away from a lot of practice. See what it feels. But yeah, it's got a bit of a more numb steering input, I have to say. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be a bit more quiet for qualifying. Thank you, Felipe, and we'll see how it goes. I want to really start at the front for this one. Yeah, it's not going to be good enough. It's going to be a good time by any stretch, so we're going to fit in and we're going to try and make it for the next one. We weren't going to be in front of Hull, if anything, so this time we're going to have less fuel. We're going to have brand new tyres. Well, we'll give it another shot. Just felt like the first sector I didn't have the right line going through turn 1 and turn 2. Need to hope that there isn't any major traffic on the lap. If there's someone fast and we can use the slip trim, yeah, that's an added bonus at this point. whoever that Circles guy is, he's really doing a good job keeping up. He's doing the smart move. Staying in the slipstream. Oh, that was too early. Way too early, and then, yeah, Circles, he's getting pole. Yeah, 100% was not a good lap there. We messed up the entry into Sector 2. Oh no, sorry, the entry to Sector 3, that was going onto the back straight, and Sector 4 is just a straight line. Sector 5, after Sector 5, the left-hander before the last corner, that one we went in a bit too early. Yeah, this is really not a good lap. There's another 4/10, if anything, in that. Yeah, hey Speedstar, welcome. The strat was to burn all the fuel in that lap, exactly. What I'm surprised is that this person here, this Circles, I've never seen him before, so maybe once, but yeah, I don't recognize him. Yeah, thank you, Felipe. I have a feeling that, let me just have a look here. Who is this? Drives for Audi. He's really only started driving today, so oh well. It's gonna be interesting for sure. You are a legend, Makozi. Thank you, Felipe Beltran. Means a lot. Really, it does. If Circles is smart, he will stay behind, and that's the thing with slipstream in Group 4. It's much better to stay behind than it is to go in front. Both for tire wear, both for fuel wear. So yeah, if he's watching by some chance, yeah, he's most likely gonna stay behind. Circles there, yeah, Mismer. Fortunate to see how your qualifying there worked out, mate. What happened? Didn't seem to qualify quite as high as I would expect. Yeah, both times you had pole in practice race and lost. Anyway, yeah, true. Fuel is on 6, I think, but there we go. Circles turned up for a few races at the end of the 2019 season for Nations. Haven't really seen him before or since IC Ranger, so currently really got into it somewhere towards the later half of last year, and then kind of disappeared and then showed up again. Spent too much time. My word. Well, that's unlucky. If you can find the toe of someone that's fast, like Circles did, That's more important than fuel burning, because you gain a lot more. That's a shame. As expected, it's a trophy. I mean, there are some people that will try something different. Won't always work out, but yeah, just have to drive it as it is. We're gonna see how we go in this race, and yeah, be a bit just be a bit more quiet this time. So I'll see you guys soon. I'll probably see you in a few laps when I pit in. All the best. Think about going for a move there. Yeah, welcome to go for that. Aha, yeah. Of course. Of course you'd do that. Probably not being careful. Saw that I went on the inside where circles was. Oh, this is just going to be a recovery race now. Yeah, Circles, if you're some chance watching right now, I'm sorry, that was not my fault. Hole just braked into the back of me and then there was literally nothing for me to do. I had much luck with, yeah, it's fine, Dean. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'll learn from it. Somehow be more prepared next time. Right now, I'm not going to bother looking at the fuel, because I know how much I need to refuel anyway when I pit in. Mining, it's just not being careful. It's happened too many times. It's always been a very small bump or a very small tap, a very small moment of not being careful. Yeah, circles are letting us by. Really appreciate that from him. Yeah, see that? It's good stuff. Oh, not sure if there was lag there. If there was, I'm deeply sorry. That's bad. Yeah, thanks, Albo. I'm doing that. I'm gonna refuel it just a little bit more. I know there's no way I'm saving. That's why I need a push. We've got the toner. If they stay out, we're going to stay out. We're gonna have to put in 64 liters, I think. Yeah, 64 should be fine. $164. Okay, that ought to do. Is that we got in front of pole? That was important. So we saved more fuel than him, and we were catching up. Perhaps he lowered his pace just a little bit. electric there going off just a little bit wide. That's unfortunate. Focusing on my lines and focusing on the car in front now. It's allowing hold to close in a bit. Kind of in a deadlock at this point. I can't overtake and I can't be overtaken because our pace is kind of matched at this point. Little fella's doing a great job. Many drivers are in love with winning more than in love with racing, yeah. The feeling of winning sometimes is a bit more satisfying for them than racing. I appreciate good racing, I really do appreciate wins, but sometimes there are incidents that can turn you off. I need to get in front of little fella around hole. That little fella, he falls into a mistake that lets us slip by. We have to pass hole. Oh, sorry. No. I didn't mean that. Sorry. I actually pulled back earlier, because I didn't expect him to. I don't think he would have given the room to the next corner, so that's why I pulled off. Oh. Okay. What's going on? I was braking a lot earlier than he should be. Brake extra early just in case. He was really braking early there. And, makes me think maybe his tires aren't good. Yeah, there's some. That was a really strange race there. If this wood is still in, I'm gonna say sorry. Yeah, I need to say sorry to him. Yeah, thanks, guys. I think that there was a bit of lag contact, and this wood went off track to the gravel, so I didn't want that to happen.
You pushed?
No, I didn't hit him. There was lag contact. He just was braking, and then his braking just went a lot further. So I think that there was contact to him. I didn't touch him, but yeah. Yeah, thanks guys. No, no one tried to ram me off. It was with this wood. I need to say sorry to this wood. Because he was, yeah, I should have anticipated that whole May of, it was, I need to anticipate that he may have tried that. Yeah. I should have been a bit more patient, at least. Little fella, I'm not sure what happened to him. He made that small mishap after sector 5. That left-hand wheel, I don't think we hit him too hard. And after that it was, yeah. Two off, sorry. There's a win, that's it. Yeah, thanks guys. It's kind of bittersweet at this moment. I really want to see the replay. That's the thing. I want to know what happened. Yeah, this is really not good. That's the one thing I regret for the entire race. What happened to Diswood, because he didn't deserve any of that. But we'll see. But we'll see what the replay says. I hope it wasn't the contact that I think it was, because I know I didn't hit him from my end. It's just that the lag may have done something. Yeah, Leicester, still, I want to make sure that I did what I could to avoid. That's the thing. The total race time was not good. It's about 7 seconds off 7 or 8 seconds off what we should be aiming for. So there's definitely improvement, but I don't think, considering the points that we got, we're not going to do this again. 302 is... I'll just have a look here. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Got to beef up that Wi-Fi net. Yeah. There's nothing I can do from my end. It's as good as it can be. Got very good upload and download, around 50 megabytes, so it shouldn't be a problem. it's just the latency. It's quite excessive. It's ping, so yeah. Yeah, that's right. Austrian guy, no. Not Austria, Australia. Yeah, let's have a look at what happened. The pass that Circles went for, that was fine. Yeah. Okay, let's just have a look at that from Circles' point of view. Goes on the inside, that's fine. Because he was close, there he went for it. So look, maybe, yeah, little fella should be somewhere. Yeah. Actually, I go behind Circles to defend from hole. So I actually braked at the same time that Circles did. Let's see. So I go to the right there to defend from hole. By this point, I'm already on the brakes just slightly. Circles is already slowing down too, and I'm going faster even.
You have to bump again.
Yeah, and then I get bumped and I go even faster. Get hit into the back of Circles. Circles goes off there. He has rear wing and rear right wheel damage. I have front bumper damage. Hole doesn't have any damage, which is that's surprising. I actually expected maybe to get something, because that seemed kind of major. But where's Circles? So yeah, he ends up having damage there. I have damage as well. So at this point it was yeah. Does Hole even break? He does break. He does break. It's just that he broke like we weren't there, as if it was a race pace. He actually double braked. He did a precautionary brake before that, so it just wasn't enough. That's the thing. So you see, I got a small tap there once, so he took off some of his speed. He's still accelerating, and usually when you're on the lap, on a very fast lap, you want to start braking around here with the front part of your car. So that's a little bit of late braking. I assume he tried to get the move done. But yeah, it was kind of a bit too little too late from him. Yeah, after that, pretty much me and Circles were trying to catch up. Circles, he tries to go for the move, because this one has a slightly worse exit. Really catch up on the outside there. He's got his hazard lights on, and I show him mine, so it's all good. And yeah, you can see I'm going left and right, he's going left and right, so we understand each other. And it was really nice of him to let me by. So let's see what happened here. Fight between Red Mist, Mako and Diswood. Red Mist in the Toyota 86. Which is it's an interesting choice. Diswood hangs it on the outside. Red Mist just pulls on the inside, lets me by. So yeah, Red Mist, if you're watching, thank you. Thank you very much for making my life a bit easier. And then after that, I'm trying to get by Diswood, but I just simply couldn't my way through. I go onto the inside. Yeah, that was lag. I was really keeping on the inside, and he just gets. Maybe it wasn't, but I think it could have been. Maybe it was with that, but that was really far away. I was in the middle of the road. I was trying to hold the inside. Ah, well, yeah. Let me just see how he brakes again. Really slight lag punt. Oh, it's not good. Really not good. I don't know. I should have waited. Maybe, but this is racing. If I didn't go for a move, and that was really on the inside, I can't quit races because of that. Yeah, sorry, this move. I was trying to go for the move. And I probably would have got it done. There wasn't any latency between us, but yeah, it was unfortunate. Bet you hit him on his screen. Yeah, most likely Leicester. I'd say that's highly likely. We try to get in front of Mako as well. Yeah, like this is even closer than before, and we were holding the inside and there wasn't any contact. At this point we're just holding off, trying to take our time, making sure we find a good opportunity to overtake and get it done here on the on the main start-finish sector. And here it is again. I think that this is also a bit of contact. But once again, I'm on the middle of the road. I can't. If I go further on the inside, I can't go on the grass. I'm not going to make the corner. Yeah, moving on. Let me just have a look at Hall's tyres. So Hall's tyres at this point, and his fuel, he's got a little bit less than 50%. My tyres at this point. His tyres. My tyres, his fuel, my fuel. So that means that we were able to save the tyres a lot better. And Circles is kind of following suit. He was starting second. He's around the same lines, just a little bit worse tyre wear. He's doing a good job being able to follow. Got little fella there. He's got much better fuel and tyres. Let's compare him to me. So he's using up his fronts just a little bit more, but that's probably because he had to push it harder in the slipstream. We were fighting a lot, so we're just going slower and saving tyres. Yeah, at this point we're giving it our all to try and catch Hull. Electric and D. Bradley, they go in for the pit. They try and pull off an undercut, see where they come out. Yeah, fantastic race. Yeah, no problem, Leicester. All the best. Have a good one. So yeah, he comes out in clean air. so does Bradley. Yeah, that's good. I could have gone that pit entry a little bit better, but yeah. So when Hull pits in, his tyres, my tyres. So I seem to be able to save the tyres a little bit better. That's probably explains why later in the race he was struggling for pace. Must be why he had to brake earlier. Yeah, we managed to just get in front of Hull on the pit stop, so had a bit more fuel on board. He almost got overtaken by Bradley, which was close. Yeah, let's see. Further down the field. At this point we've kind of caught up to 90 gains, trying to get a move done. This is where it kind of started off. It's a slightly worse exit coming to the second last corner. I act as if I'm going to try it from the outside, just pull off early. He's going to have the worst exit. I just cut back onto the inside, and I know if I stretch the gears a bit more than he does, I'll have the grunt to get the move done. And Hull follows through. Just again, has to slides out a little bit out of control, but it's all good. After that, it's catching up to the little fella. The little fella did really put up a good fight. Outside here, little fella, just a little bit of room left to give, but it's fine. Hull brakes late, assumes first. Small contact, but it's all good. Little fella didn't gain any penalty or any damage from that. At this point, I didn't want to attack little fella too much because I knew if I did, we'd lose time to Hull, and it would be a lot harder to keep up. So it would be better to overtake him towards the end if they're close together than getting it done earlier. So this was kind of the start of the end here. Yeah, thanks Outlaw. Little fella, he just goes a little bit wide. We adjust the line to that, we go more on the inside, we hold it inside and we pass him. Oh, sorry. And for the next 2 laps, we're trying to catch up to Hull. So he goes brakes a bit late there, and at this point I realized that it would be side by side if, like, let me play that again. He brakes late, misses the apex. I go on the inside thinking that maybe I can get the move done. But at this point, if you look at the rear end of my car, Hull is still there. And because the track is curving towards the left, he's on the inside. So he's going to be able to go side by side with me. And I realized at that point, I don't want to have the opportunity for him to unintentionally force me off. So that's why I brake a little bit, let him back in front, and better just get the move done somewhere else. So you see I brake there, I take off, and the Hull really goes off the brakes early here, so I wasn't ready for that. Really wasn't ready for that. Let's just see it again. Yeah, I even took off early and he still braked early, but Yeah, little fella's right there behind us. Take off. Try and be patient. And he brakes early. We brake right when we're supposed to. But then again, this is my fault because I should have considered the fact that he might have had worse tires, and you can see it right here. His tires are worse. So I should have taken that into account. Let's just see how his braking input is. Just a little bit too early. I even take off here, I take off. And yeah, that's where little fella lost out. I have to see this. Take off, early. He brakes early. He goes in the back of me. 90 Gains goes in the back of him, which was unfortunate. 90 Gains probably didn't see that happening. He takes off early. He gets hit by D. Bradley from behind, so it's kind of an unfortunate cascade of events there. You can see D. Bradley, he was just trying to catch up. He didn't know that Hall had stopped in the apex. Let's have a look at that again. Yeah, I think Hall could have carried a bit more speed. Just a little bit more. Maybe his acceleration pedal was stuck or something. But that's unfortunate, and it really is unfortunate for little fella because he was doing so good at that point. And yeah, that's his race just gone like that. He's got front and rear damage, which is a shame. Okay, and then he gains at this point, he gets in front. He's got the best fuel. I've got the best tires at this point. So I know I have to get this move done early. I just go on the inside, I brake late. I hold the inside as much as I can. No contact. At this point I know it's just me and Hull, and I see him, he's really braking early, so I try to anticipate that. I try and make sure that I watch out for 90 Gains behind so he doesn't go for a move. And, you'll see here now. That one corner hold doesn't take off early. And then the next few he does. So I just take off. Like really early. Keeping in mind they're still there, that pack of three, so I have to make sure I can defend either way. Just taking it off early, not forcing anything from Hull, waiting for him to make a mistake. Yeah, I try to get as much as I could out of this exit here. And at this point, yeah, I think Hull ran out of fuel just at the line. Maybe let us by. I think maybe there was no fuel. Let's just see that again. I think it was no fuel. It's strange how he changed into fourth though again. Perhaps he misshifted. So, yeah. Little fella, after what happened, he drops to 8th, which is a shame. But, sorry, Nismo, he actually jumps up 9 places, so that's a very good progress by him. Lapizet there 11th, light jump, Brian. This would... just losing out at the line. There it is. try to give him any no. I don't want to call people names. That's the thing. There's no reason to do that, and it just gets them on your bad side. The thing is that I should have been a bit more careful. That's the thing. The problem was that because I was not careful enough, that maybe got someone provoked, and that's what caused some of the other incidents later in the race, and that's what ruined little fella's race, most likely. So I wasn't directly responsible, but I did contribute. So it's still something that you have to know, that you always have to be careful just in case. That's the important thing. But anyhow, let's just see the points. How much we improved on, if we improved on. I think it was an improvement. 298. So we improved by 70 points. Almost 69 points. So that's decent. I think it's good. We won't be trying it again. Diswood, hey mate, Diswood here. Watch back through your stream. It's all good. I see you had no intention. It's all good. Thank you. Thank you, Diswood. Again, I apologize. I really held as much as I could on the inside. If I went more, it would have compromised my corner, and it would have thrown me on the outside of the exit. So I didn't mean to, but I'm happy that you understand, and thank you. Anyhow, that's going to do it for now, guys. The strategy for this race is a one stop on softs, and you need to know how to save the tires. You need to know how to be careful with your fuel. If you're in the slipstream, you save it. If you're not, you might as well push, because Outlaw, as he said, it's actually faster to push. You're only using about 1% a lap. So in the end, it's over 8 laps or 9 laps. That's just going to be another second 2 of refueling, because it's a 7 liter per second refuel rate. So you should be fine. You pushed and you got 25:21 finish time. So you can see that that's what the time you should be aiming for, like Outlaw says. Our time was a lot slower because we weren't pushing and we were fighting, and it just held us up quite a bit. But yeah, that's something you need to aim for. Anyhow, that's going to do it for now, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and see you tomorrow at about the same time for manufacturers. That's going to be Group 4 at a what track is that going to be? At Interlagos, yes. So that's going to be another interesting one to watch. I hope you all will have some free time to come and watch me then. But good luck with your races tonight if you're doing them. Have a nice evening, nice afternoon or morning, wherever you may be. And until next time, driving with the best.